What is going on, beautiful people? Today we're talking about, are narcissists the same in every single relationship, or are they different? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. So, welcome back, folks. Yes. Are narcissists the same in every single relationship, or do they change for the new person? Are they really different for the new supply? Or is the narcissist that treated me so badly, are they really that different for the new person? So, to answer your question, y'all, the easiest answer is that no narcissistic person is going to be the exact same in every single relationship. Because everybody doesn't like the same things, the same tactics and things that you like, the next person might not like. Narcissistic people tend to be very chameleon-like malleable. They can change their personalities to fit who they are with. They can change their personality characteristics or their mindsets to fit whoever they are with, So if I'm with you and you like a certain type of thing, the next person might not enjoy the same type of behaviors. The next person might not enjoy the same type of treatment or the same type of events. And I can't love bomb the next person the same way that I love bomb you. I can't get the same stuff might not work. So no two narcissists are going to be, no narcissist is going to be the exact same in their next relationship. And I know what people are going to say, I'm 2 steps ahead of you right now. Just because you change in your next relationship does not make you a narcissist, y'all. Let me go ahead and say that, because I know people just hear that and just well, Lee, I changed in my next relationship. Am I a narcissist? Are you manipulating people? Are you being bad to people? Are you storing up your childhood trauma and taking it out on your partner? You might be narcissistic if you are doing that type of stuff, y'all. Do you have a lack of empathy? Go through I have a video about the 9 traits of narcissistic personality disorder. So if you wonder if you're a narcissist, go check the video out and see if 5 of the 9 traits vibe with you. At least 5 of the 9, But that's the space that a lot of people fall into. You watch the narcissist in the next relationship, right? You're watching them treat somebody else better. You're watching them start going to the gym when they told you they hated the gym. You're watching them taking yoga classes. You're watching them learn to cook. You're watching them you're watching them travel and do other things. They will shape themselves into whoever they feel like they need to be to get the next person to fall for them. A lot of narcissists mirror people. They might have mirrored you. They might have started behaving like you. They might have started acting like you when y'all were together. The interest that you had when you first met the narcissist or toxic person or whatever, they might not really have liked. They might not really have enjoyed those same things that you liked and enjoyed. They might have just been telling you that to get you to fall for them. Because as the relationship progressed, you might have realized, damn, we really don't have anything in common. We really don't like the same thing. We really don't act alike. We really don't behave the same, So that falls into that category that no two narcissists are going to be the same in their next relationship. Why would they, y'all? Because you're not the same stuff that works on you might not work on somebody else. Let's keep it real. That's the way it goes sometimes, y'all. Being realistic, that's just the way it goes sometimes. The same thing that worked for me, the same thing that worked on you might not work on the next person. And it doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. That just means that y'all have different interests. Like the narcissist, a lot of narcissists, y'all, we struggle with our identities, right? We really don't know who we are sometimes. So we become you. Sometimes some of us become different versions of you. You ever hear people, you're the male version of me. You're the female version of me. You're the boy version of me. You're the girl. You hear people say that before. Sometimes that's the result of somebody being mirrored. You act just like me. People say we act just alike, in that space right there. So no, narcissists are not going to be the same in every relationship, but it doesn't mean that they got better. Let me say that with emphasis. It does not mean just because they act differently in a new relationship does not mean that they've gotten better. They might have gotten better at being manipulative. They might have gotten better at hiding the things that they actually want to do. They might become better liars, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be a better person. You know, it just did not. Just because they act different and behave differently in a new relationship does not mean that they're going to be a better person. I think a lot of people they want I'm not saying you contend with me and argue with me about that, but a lot of people put up a fight with me about it when I say that right there. Just because they're behaving differently in a new relationship does not mean that they are better people. It does not mean that they put the work in to become a better human being. It does not mean that. It just means they had to change it, it just means they had to change their colors. If narcissists are chameleons, like, you might be a green leaf and the other person might be a red leaf. So if I'm a chameleon and I'm laying on you, I'm going to be green. If I'm a chameleon and I'm laying on that person, I'm with that person, I'm going to be red. I'm still a chameleon. I'm just red now. Defense mechanism. They change colors for defense. You know, this person might be purple. That person might be blue. That person might be yellow. That person might be orange. They change to fit who they need. They change to fit who they are with. Like the stuff, and this is what happens a lot of times too, y'all. They take the stuff that you wanted from them. They take the stuff that you might have been begging them to do. You might have been begging them to take you on trips. You might have been begging them to join a yoga class. You might have been begging them to get a new car. You might have been begging them to have kids or get married or whatever. You might have been begging. But then they take everything that you begged for and give it to the next person because it works. And let's be being realistic. Because it works, right? That's why. Because it works. Like like they know that you wanted it, so they test it out on a new person. Like, oh, my ex used to love this stuff and I never did it for them, so let me do it for you to see if you like this. And this is what they'll tell the people. Oh, and if you ask them, let's just say you're watching your narcissistic ex give the next person everything that you begged for, and you ask them, was I not worth it? Why did you do that for me? You give them the opportunity to hurt your feelings again. You give them the opportunity to put you down. They're gonna be like, no, you weren't worth it. This is the love of my life. I'm doing this for this person because I love them so much. I love this person so much because they've been here for me, because they love me, they care about me, and they deserve it. You didn't deserve it. You're worthless. Know your worth. Stay in your lane. Stay in your place. They will treat you badly, y'all. You give them the opportunity to hurt your feelings, and they will absolutely seize that opportunity a lot of times. So this is me telling you to protect your peace, to protect yourself, because if you don't, y'all, you're just opening yourself up for more hurt. So yeah, they might look different, they might act differently, they might dress differently, they might have a new haircut, they might get their teeth fixed. They might actually start brushing their teeth and showering every night. Well, they never shower me every night. They just came to bed, they whole ass stinking. Y'all, we were married for 10 years and they never showered before bed. They just came into bed stinking and they still wanted to clap cheeks. No. But I hear it over there. They shower every single day, twice a day sometimes. Come on, y'all. Come on. And another reason, I'm going to say this as well. Another reason, and this can help you for future relationships, is right here, y'all. Another reason that they might behave differently in other relationships with new people, because other people have different boundaries. And other people's boundaries might not be waivable. Other people's boundaries might be solid boundaries. But narcissistic people can sometimes get around those boundaries, or they'll pretend to be okay with those boundaries at first just to get integrated into that person's life. And once they're integrated, they start hacking away or chiseling away or chipping away at those boundaries. That happens quite a bit too. So this is the space that a lot of people fall into when you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, is the fact that they will pretend to be okay with boundaries. They will respect your peace. They will respect your space at first, but then they switch it up later on. They really do, and that's bits and pieces of how this goes. There's bits and pieces of how this relationship dynamic plays out a lot of times. So just again, y'all, just because they started acting differently in their new relationship does not mean that they got better. Yeah, they're not going to behave the same in new relationships. Sometimes the stuff that worked on you might work on a new person as well. So they might actually look the same in a new relationship. But also think about this as well. If you are still watching their new relationship, what you're probably witnessing is the love bombing phase. You're probably witnessing them love bombing the new supply. You're probably witnessing them giving the new person or the new supply everything. You're probably watching the beginning, the idealization phase. Of course, things are going to be good during the idealization phase. That's the phase where they get you trapped in. That's the phase. That's the hook phase right there. The hooking phase. Y'all, the hooking phase. If y'all have not signed up for my newsletter, make sure y'all sign up for my newsletter, y'all. In a couple of weeks, I'm releasing 2 courses and a lot of other things as well. My newsletter link is in the bio or the description of every video I post, y'all. Make sure y'all sign up for the newsletter, seriously, because I have a self-love course coming out, and I have a cycle of narcissistic abuse from the perspective of a diagnosed narcissist. That's coming out as well, so I'll be prepared for that too, y'all. But yeah, narcissism might change for the new person, but it's not. It's temporary, y'all. They're going to therapy, working on themselves. Well, they didn't go to church with me, but they're going to church with the other person so much. Y'all, consistency. Focus on you. Turn off the narcissist TV. I have a video called that too, y'all. Turn off the narcissist TV. Stop watching them. Watch you. Be safe. Take care of yourself. And make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos on my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.